Chapter 2 Career Choices of Today. Before you read, the world is changing at a fast pace, and this means that everything else is also changing, including the way we think of our careers. Do you still want to follow the traditional careers, or are you ready to try some present day career options? Discuss in groups of 5. The world is changing at a pace which is so fast that if you blink, you might miss out on an opportunity. Every second, something new is being discovered, something new is added to an already long list of inventions. But the one thing that has still not changed is the need to decide which career to choose. Choosing a career was and still is one of the most important and also the most difficult choice that any individual has to make. What has made this choice even more difficult is the presence of a long list of professions which have come up due to the advancement of technology. The world is now literally in your palms. Have an app for almost everything. Social media has made connectivity easier and faster. This has also resulted in changes in the way traditional offices and factories operate. Now, for most positions, one has to be computer literate. All these changes have also opened up a plethora of jobs, making your decision even more difficult. Your choice begins with trying to either pick up a traditional job of a doctor, an engineer, or a teacher, or go for more challenging present day careers. The younger generation who are already employed need to be more proactive and flexible in preparing for and adapting to career changes. Here are some careers you can look at when making the most important decision of your life. App developer. Our mobile phones are full of apps for everything, right from getting groceries delivered to our doorstep to buying a flight ticket even at the last minute. Most of us use these user-friendly apps to avail services from the comfort of our homes. All of these apps, be it your big basket, Amazon, Flipkart or Facebook, have been designed by app developers. This means that the uses of mobile apps for shopping, getting a ride, scheduling appointments, designing, playing video games and more has become accessible from the touch of a screen on our mobile phones. Mobile app developers have their task cut out for them as they must consider a long array of screen sizes, hardware specifications and configurations because of the intense competition present in developing mobile software and changes within each of the platforms. Mobile app development has been steadily growing in revenues and job creation. You need to perfect popular programming languages such as C, C++, C#, and Java if you want to opt for this career option. It is a great career option as it gives you a chance to design something new and fresh to get your creative juices running. It provides you an opportunity to reinvent the way technology is used. It doesn't require a special office or workplace. All you need is access to be a strong internet connection and a good SDK software development kit. Social media influencer. The millennials are hooked on to the internet at a very young age. They consume the internet more than anyone else, which makes them the people of interest for the brand builders. The owners of the most social media channels and websites have a far-reaching impact on the lives of the millennials. The impact is so strong that it makes the brands targeting same age group consumers to hire professionals to promote their products. These professionals are known as social media influencers, as they can influence the choice of people. Since they have a strong relationship with their audience, they are able to manipulate their behavior. These influencers follow a certain lifestyle or have gained popularity on the basis of their achievements, which gets them a big fan following on social media platforms. This popularity makes them perfect brand ambassadors for major players in the business. They create content, advocate, and promote products on their channels. They not only influence buying or selling choices but also influence opinions using their vast social media reach. To become a social media influencer, you must have passion for the job. You should be able to give an entertaining twist to all that you share on the social media channels. You should be able to represent your passion in your lifestyle and accomplishments or skills. You need to have the vision to able to create content that will grab attention. You must be focused on developing the skills that will bring you more traffic. You must be a people person as your job profile requires you to follow real people. That is why a good social influencer follows people on Facebook, Instagram, etc. Data scientist. If you love going through data to gather information, then being a data scientist is the perfect job for you. Data scientists make value of data. They collect data from various sources and study them to understand the working of business in a better fashion. This leads to the next phase, which is to build AI, artificial intelligence, tools that can do certain types of work more efficiently. As a data scientist, one is required to create various learning-based tools or processes within the company. Content developer. Content developers create content for podcasts, ebooks, and text or graphics for websites. Website content writers or web content writers specialize in providing relevant content for websites. Each website has a set target audience. Hence, the job of the content writer is to develop content that is able to highlight the salient points of the website to improve the site's SEO, search engine optimization. SEO is the process of making a website visible to increase traffic. Website content writing aims to at making the content of the website to be relevant to its readers and target audience. They must ensure that searchability indicates usage of keywords to help search engines direct users to websites that meet the criteria of their search. Content can be written for a multitude of purposes and in varied from such as blogging, ebooks, promotional mails, brochures, writing white papers, newsletters, social media management and promotion, flyers. As a content writer, it is imperative that you are able to build a content between the content and the site pages and set the overall tone of the site. To be able to do successfully, you need to carry out extensive research to decide what information to include and what to exclude. To become a content writer, you must either have a degree in English, journalism, communication, or creative writing. Enrolling in electronic writing certificate programs can be helpful in enhancing your web designing and blogging skills. In some cases, employers might conduct a written test to check your grammar skills. When you start thinking about making the all-important career choice, keep these present-day career options in mind as they open a whole new world of opportunity as well as widen the playing field. Do not limit yourself or get bogged down by what others are following. Try not to be a part of a herd, but be brave to take that leap of faith that will make you the leader you are meant to be. Put your thinking caps on and develop the skills that will make you an asset for any institution or company. Complete Listen. Speak gently. Before you read, the poem tries to set guidelines on how we should live our lives and treat others. The poem also explains why we must be humble and kind. These things might seem little, but they have an everlasting effect in the hearts of the recipients. Then why is it that some people use harsh words and are unkind to their fellow beings? Speak gently, it is better far to rule by love than fear. Speak gently, let not harsh words mar the good we might do here. Speak gently, love do whisper low, the vows that true hearts bind, and gently friendship's accents flow. Affection's voice is kind. Speak gently to the little child, its love be sure to gain. Teach it in accents soft and mild. It may not long remain. Speak gently to the young, for they will have enough to bear. Pass through this life as best they may. Tea is full of anxious care. Speak gently to the aged one. Grieve not the careworn heart. The sands of life are nearly run. Let such in peace depart. Speak gently, kindly to the poor. Let no harsh tone be heard. They have enough they must endure without an unkind word. Speak gently to the erring no. They may have toiled in vain. Perchance unkindness made them so. Oh, win them back again. Speak gently, he who gave his life to bend man's stubborn will. When elements were in fierce strife, said to them, peace be still. Speak gently, tea is a little thing, dropped in the heart's deep well. The good, the joy, which it may bring, eternity shall tell. Summary. The poet, through this poem, tries to convey the message of speaking gently. The underlying theme of the poem is that speaking gently with one another is preferable to using harsh words which inculcate fear. Through the stanzas, the poet urges the reader to use soft words for the children and the poor. For children will reciprocate the action and the poor could use a few gentle words. The poet also mentions that Christ gave up his life for man's stubborn will and conveyed the message of peace to the world. The poet states that speaking gently does not take much effort, but the impression it leaves on the receivers may, at times, last an eternity.